SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
Ooh, 14-0.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Single back, takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes 4th down, and look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Direct snap. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Now it's second down here. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Motion now from the tight end. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the... breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. The 30. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll run the option. Well, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. And the Gamecocks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Breaks into the clear. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Important second down play coming up. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. To the air, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, South Carolina. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. Now here he goes at the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I'll I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
17, South Carolina, 7.
This one will be fair caught. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
He keeps it. QB draw. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down and goal. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's got it inside the 15. And they get it to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start.
And the Michigan offense will take over first and 10.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Klein. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play.
Michigan 17, South Carolina 14.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to kick it away.
Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive.
And the Michigan offense will take over first and 10.
the first play of the drive now from the 25. Press coverage now from the secondary. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Grab behind the line. It's Klein. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is intercepted.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. The pass rush closing in. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's McCulley. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. It's a hard running there through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Looking for a late deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
They call a sneak. National championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Makes the catch. It's Simpson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. They'll try the option play here. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Touchdown, South Carolina. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up to the sack in a crucial moment. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important during the final minutes. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pass here on second down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
How about that, Chris? Back-to-back plays. This defense has come up with sacks. Man, they understand you're in the fourth quarter in a tight game. You got to come out there with bad intentions, and they sure have here in these last couple plays.
Now, the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
South Carolina.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now,
he's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The Wolverines with first and 10 here. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, South Carolina.
First and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? Long enough and good. A walk-off game winner